Okay, for 474, you have two choices. One, Amy thinks that this is the solution. Eric thinks this is the solution. What we could do, we could try both of these. We could try both of these answers into all of the equations and see which one works. Or we could just go ahead and solve the system. Let's solve the system. So I have 2x minus 3y equals 10. And if I rearrange, the second equation to put an x on the left, I would have negative 4x and then plus 6y equals negative 20, right? I just rearranged this bottom. I took the 4x and subtracted it, right? Okay, so there's the system. Let's see how we could solve it. I could multiply the top equation by 2, right? By 2 to use elimination method, right? So times 2. And I'd get 4x minus 6y equals 20. And then the bottom equation is negative 4x plus 6y equals negative 20, right? And then we could use elimination. We could add the equation. So I'd get 0 plus 0 equals 0. So 0 equals 0. So when does 0 equal 0? 0 equals 0 all the time, right? These two equations are equivalent equations, right? So since they're equivalent equations, then it's possible that both of the points do work. It doesn't mean all the points work, so in this case, we actually do have to go and check those points in there. So let's do that. Let's start to check the points. So let me erase what's on here to make some room, right? And let's start to try the points. So I'll try negative 4, negative 6 first. So 2 times x, which is negative 4. I'm trying the first equation. Minus 3 times negative 6 equals 10. So negative 8 plus 18 equals 10, which is correct. 10 equals 10. So now let's try negative 4, negative 6 in the second equation, right? So I have 6 times y, which is negative 6, equals 4 times x, which is negative 4, minus 20. Negative 36 equals negative 16 minus 20. Yes, that's true. Negative 36 equals negative 36. So this point is correct. Now let's try the second point, this one, right? So first let's try it in the top equation. So 2 times x, 8, minus 3 times y, which is 2, equals 10. 16 minus 6 equals 10. Yes, it does. Okay, so it worked in there. Now let's try it in the second equation. 6 times y, which is 2, equals 4 times x, which is 8, minus 20. So 12 equals 32 minus 20. Yes, it does. So yeah, both these points are correct. They're both on the same line. And there's infinitely many solutions that work, and these two are definitely two of the points. So again, if you went and you solved this system of equations, right, like I did at the beginning, and you find that that there's infinitely many solutions, you cannot automatically conclude that these 2 points will work. You have to try them, because there are points that won't satisfy these equations. So I don't know, I could pick one, 0, 0. There's a point. If I put it into the top equation, I get 0 equals 10, which is not true. So you can't just assume that if there's infinitely many solutions that any points given will work in there.